Sub-procedures, usually enclosed with statements such as sub and end sub, are used to group together several instructions that together perform a distinct and recognizable task. And ideally we write sub-procedures for well-defined tasks that we might want to perform more than once, and so we can reuse that code. Sub-procedures can be called many times very easily from anywhere within our code, and using sub-procedures is the first step towards structured programming and writing reusable modular code. It's not possible to program in most languages without using sub-procedures in one form or another. Most languages have a main procedure called a program entry point, but this sort of thing is hidden from us in simpler languages like Just Basic. Event-driven programming models such as Visual Basic use sub-procedures not only to run all their entire programs but also to respond to events, for example the click of a mouse or the loading of a form or the pressing of a key. We don't have to use procedures in programming, but it makes sense to, and we write sub-procedures for the major functional elements of our programs. And any piece of code that can be reused or is used several times in a program should be placed in a sub-procedure. So using procedures helps to create structured programs which are easier to read, easier to understand, and easier to change and maintain. If a sub-procedure, for example, is called many times throughout a program, we only need to write the real code once. And any changes to that sub-procedure code just have to be made once, and every time they are executed the new changed code gets executed. We therefore can't forget about bits hidden deep within our program and forget to change those bits when we change other bits. Using sub-procedures allows larger problems to be broken down into a series of smaller problems, and this is one of the founding principles of writing complicated programs, is that complicated problems can be solved by breaking them down. It's called divide and conquer. If we use appropriate names for our sub-procedures, then our programs themselves can become more readable and easier to maintain and look at. We'll now move on and have a look at an example of a sub-procedure being used in Just Basic.